Now hold on just a second, because Kittl just unleashed some brand new vector updates and it's about to blow your mind. The things that you have been wanting Kittl to do, now you can do it on Kittl. The things that you can't do on other platforms, now you can do on Kittl. The things that you didn't want to pay for on other platforms, now you can do on Kittl. And it's all included in the subscription. So I'm going to go ahead and take you through a brief overview and show you all of Kittl's brand new updates. Let's get into it. If you are into designing t-shirts, designing graphics, and so much more, making fonts and abstract art and all different types of things, you can now do it on Kittl. I'm going to show you how to manipulate text. I'm going to show you how to manipulate shapes. I'm going to even show you how to add backgrounds and extend your photos. Kittl has really upped the game. They've changed the platform and they're making it more user-friendly day by day. But this latest update is about to blow your mind. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into these new updates so I can show you how to use it. And before I forget, if you're liking what you're seeing, if you have not signed up for Kittl yet, you can go ahead and use my link down below in the description box and save yourself 25% off on your subscription. Let's get back to the video. So I'm now in Kittl and I'm going to go ahead and show you all of its new features. If you're just starting out, you can go ahead and click on new project. But since I already have an existing artboard open, I'm just going to go ahead and click on one that I started, because I'm going to show you some of the projects and some of these awesome new features. So right here, I have a fresh artboard. I'm just going to go ahead and get a text. I'm going to add a headline. Let's enlarge it so you can see it. And right away, typically you can't vectorize a text, right? Let's just go ahead and type in vector. Right now we just have a simple text, but how can I vectorize this? First of all, let's change the font. So if I click on it, on the right-hand column, right above where it says text space, you have all these different text styles and fonts. So let's just click on something creative. Kittl has a vast library of different fonts that you can choose from. Let's click on Alone Grown. We're gonna make it all fit on one line. Now this text already looks pretty cool, pretty funky. But if I right click, I'm now gonna click outline text. That's what you wanna click on. Let's zoom in just a little bit more so you can really see. Double click it. Each one is gonna have its own point. Each one you can now vectorize. All these different points you can vectorize. But first, let's go back and I'm going to duplicate it. I'm going to duplicate it because I'm going to show you two different ways you can that you can vectorize this. All right, so now if I double click on it, now I can vectorize just one. So if I move the points, I can bring it out. You see how you can manipulate it in any way, shape, or form? You could, if you wanted to like extend the R, right? Let's just say I want to, extend the R. I want to add something to the bottom. All right, this has a lot of points. So you can delete points as well. So if I delete it, I can click on it and I can delete like a point because it really does have too many points. So if I wanted to delete this point, I can click on that one. I'm clicking delete. So if I wanted to round this out, I can extend it. See, this one has a lot of points as well. So if I wanted to delete some of these points, I could. So that way I can get more. So if I wanted to round out, just change one letter, right? But say for instance, I wanted to change everything. So I'm going to select it all. So now once I've selected it all, now I can go over to the right-hand column and there's a shape builder tool that says union. If I click on that, now everything is connected. And now when I do the points, it's all going to be together. Okay, so now I'm going to select all of it. And I'm going to go over to the right-hand column where it says shape builder and I'm going to click on union. I'm going to double click. I'm going to click shift. I'm going to hold that key. And let's just say I want to bring out the bottom. Now I can bring everything down at once. Everything down at once. Let's just say I want to bring up the top. Okay, I'm going to select it. And now I'm going to hold it and I'm going to bring it over. So let's just say I wanted to warp it. Now I know this is not looking like, the text anymore, but I'm just trying to show you what you can do all together. You can literally play with it and make it your own. All right, so this is something that you can do. I'm just going to go ahead and delete all of this. I'm going to show you something else really cool. So I'm going to go ahead and let's add my initials. So you can come in here and make your own logos. You can literally do whatever you want. Let's change the font. Let's get something big, enlarge it so you can see that. So now let's just say we wanted to vectorize these letters. We wanted to make our own custom letters. We want to jazz it up. We want to put some patterns in them, whatever it is that you want to do. So now I'm going to come under here and I'm going to go under my elements tool. I'm going to go under my elements tool. Oh, let's go with the hearts. So the hearts look nice. If I wanted to put some hearts in, let's go with color red, of course. Let's delete this one. And you can do this with anything. You can even pull in your own SVGs. Okay, so let's just put this inside just like that. Make sure it's centered. I'm going to duplicate it and I'm going to put it on this side of the B just for video purposes. I'm going to now select them all, and over on the right hand side you're going to see the shape builder again. So I can either do union and now I can extend it, put hearts, you know, to the end of it if I want, but that's not what I want to do. All right. Gonna back, select it all again, and now we have another one that says subtract. If I add subtract, now it's gonna stamp out what I really want. So now I have like heart shapes inside of my letters, right? Or let's check out the other features. Gonna select it all again, and now I'm gonna do intersect. If I do intersect, okay, so this says it must have a common area. All right, so I'm gonna only use one and I have to intersect it in the middle. So let's just go ahead and intersect. Now, of course, I wouldn't be doing this with my letters, but I'm gonna show you. So if I now take it all, now I'm gonna intersect, and now it's really just leave me with the heart. The intersection is what gets kept. All right, but let's go ahead and back out. That will work better with like shapes or something, and I'll show you again. So now if I wanted to do it again, select everything, and the last option is going to be your exclude intersection. It might not do it because I have two pieces here. Oh, but it did. So as you can see, it knocked out the parts where it's intersected in the front. So many different things that you can do, and I'll show you again with some other shapes. Okay, so I have some more different geometric shapes that I pulled and I found. And you know how you always go on these other graphic websites and you can find cool fonts that has all of these different styles and shapes to it, but you can create your own now. You don't have to pay for them. You can literally create your own and make it your own. So let's go ahead and type out a word, and I'm going to just type out the word love. Let's expand it, and I'm going to make it red since love is red. And let's just choose a different font. Okay, let's choose that one. All right, so I have the word love here, right? And if I right click and if I outline text, now again, I have vectored letters and I can vectorize it. So if I want, again, just showing you how you can extend points. If I want to make that a nice little curve, a swoosh, just so you can see, again, you can play and manipulate any point, you can do that, okay? All right, rounding that out. There we go. All right, so just leaving that right there for now. But let's just say I wanted to take this and I wanted to put this over. I'm gonna bring it to the front, bring forward, and I wanted to now make like these dashes over all of my letters, right? Because I really want this to be different and unique, right? Forward. All right, so I brought the geometric shape forward, and I'm gonna duplicate this. All right, so let's duplicate this, and we're gonna put it over each letter. We're gonna put it over each letter. And let's see what happens. Now I'm pretty sure I probably should separate each of these letters so that way it would work better, but I'm just trying to show you guys just simply how to do this. All right, so just showing you how you can create a little snazzy fonts. So now I'm going to go ahead and select each one, and I'm going to click subtract. Look at my new love. Look at my new love. I'm in love. I love that. So now I have a nice new font. And of course, because some of them was overlapping, that's why the O looks like that. But I would separate each letter. I could do this and make a whole alphabet, and I can sell it as an SVG. I can sell it as PNG. Listen, the possibilities are endless. So this is literally how people make their own vector graphics, how they make their own clip art, how they sell it. So you can come in here and you can do this with any pattern. So you see you have all these other patterns. So you can make custom words, you can make custom alphabets, and I think I might just do that. So this is definitely a new feature that you can use inside of Kittl as well. I'm in love. Let me know what you guys think. So now there's also another cool feature inside of Kittl where you can expand your own photos. So say for instance you want to use a photo but it's only vertical and you want to use it as a graphic, or you want to use it inside of your social media or for a sale or whatever it is. Upload your own photo, whatever it is that you want to use. Let's go to my uploads, and I have this nice photo of me and my son. So Kittl has this new feature called reframe. So I'm going to click on reframe, and it will give you some options of sizes over on the right. So I can do a 1x1 and I can build it out like that. So let's go ahead and reframe it this way. It's going to use AI to generate a background for me. So say for instance, I wanted to use this photo, but I don't have enough space on the side to add words to. So you can extend your photo, and let's just see what background Kittl gives me. This was a birthday photo shoot that I took with me and my son. And as you can see, Kittl, now this photo was cropped. I can't remember exactly how the original photo looks because we were in a tunnel. There were some flowers or something, but it literally extended the photo. That is so cool. So, and it looks realistic. So if I wanted to, but let's do it again. I'm going to upload the image again, and I'm just going to show you because that did it on both sides. I want us to stay to the right, and I want to build it out on the left. All right, so I can add words on the left. So I'm going to minimize that one, and I'm going to click reframe again. But this time, instead of using one of their sizes, you can literally just drag it out to however big you want and let Kittl do it that way. So you can customize your frame as well. So now I'm going to go ahead and click reframe. This is in real time to see how long it takes to generate a background or something that looks exactly like the background that matches. So let's see what Kittl comes up with. Okay, pretty similar. Let's enlarge it so that way you can really get a good look. It created some shadows. It finished the tunnel for me. So now if I want, I can add some text to it, right? So now I have space for text on the side. I'm just gonna go ahead and click one of these pre-made fonts so that way I don't have to pick a font myself. I'm gonna use this one, or I like this one. Okay, I like that one. I'm indecisive. Now I'm just gonna type in Mother's Love. I'm going to actually change the color because that color does not match. So let's go ahead and use the pen dropper. There we go, Mother's Love. And let's just say, I'm just only putting Mother's Love, but let's just say this was a sale flyer and you're using your own like campaign. Now you can extend your photo, now you can add text on the side, and now you can post it on social media. You can do this for any size. So you can reframe your photos now in Kittl, and I don't know what other platform is doing that. I really don't. I've never done it before. Now you can use AI sometimes to extend it, but this is a really cool feature, and it's way more easier, user-friendly to use. So I love this feature. All right, so now I'm gonna do actually this photo of my son because I'm really curious to see. So I'm gonna reframe, and I'm going to reframe this side because I know it's probably not gonna do his arm. So let's just go ahead and reframe it on this side. Yeah, so that way we can get a nice photo. This is a picture of my son when he was doing modeling. So this is a photo that we took for some of his modeling shots. So this could literally be like an ad for a clothing brand. So let's see what it generates. And it just basically extended the water. It extended the rope. It extended like he was on the pier. So good job, AI. Good job. So again, if I wanted to add some text, my son had a clothing brand that was called Too Hype. So we might as well call it Too Hype. I could even add his logo. I don't have that now, but if I wanted to add his logo, and I can add like 50% off denim wear, yada, yada, yada. But basically this is all about extending the photo, and then you can have space for images or text or whatever on the side. So I'm loving this new feature inside of Kittl. So I have another artboard open, and I'm going to show you how you can build your own shapes using the vector tool as well. So we're going to go ahead over to the left hand panel, and we're going to click on the shapes tool. And as you see, you have all these different shapes. If you expand it, you can extend your points, right? So anytime you have something that is straight, now with the vector tool, you can curve it. So if you click on those points, you can curve your shapes. How cool is that? So now my pointed star becomes rounded. Let's go ahead and pull in a triangle. The points automatically appear. I can go ahead and make this a nice little rounded triangle. Let's go ahead and find something else. I don't want this curved at the top. I want to make it, you know, more like a hat, a nurse's hat. All right. And now I have that. So if you wanted to combine shapes and stuff, you can do that as well. Okay. So now I have this, and let's just say I wanted to, let's make this a different color so you can see it just a little bit better. So let's make this one a little bit smaller. All right. I'm going to make sure that's centered. I'm going to enlarge it. And so now if I want to make something custom, same way as before with the letters, I can do it with shapes, right? So if I wanted to make something custom, select it all, and now I can union it together, but it doesn't make sense. You can't really see it because the star was actually smaller than the nice little arch that we have here. So let's go ahead and change that, but that's the union tool if you want to combine something. Now I want to subtract, and now I have a nice little cutout star in a window, right? So you can do this with photos and stuff as well. And it really makes a difference. Say for instance, if I change the color of my background, if I change the color of the background, now you see that the red comes through. So if, no matter what color I change this to, I'm gonna see the star cut out. So that's how you know it's cut out, right? Awesome feature, awesome tool. I'm going to type in summer. Summer is my word. All right, so inside of summer, there's all types of things, right? I want to make a custom font, or I want to do this for a logo. So I want to add some vectors inside of the letters. All right, so now let's go ahead on over to the elements, and I'm going to go under shapes. I'm just going to type in summer and see what comes up. Oh, we have a sun. Yes, let's add a sun. Now, if it's one solid color, you should be able to create points just like that. Right? And I'm going to, let me enlarge this so you guys can really see it. I'm going to make this much smaller so that way it fits inside of the S. So that way it fits inside of the S. Now I'm just repeating the process, finding all the other summer elements that I want to use, putting it down to size, putting it inside of each of the letters. And again, you can do this with any word. You can do this with a Christmas theme. I've seen people do it with father. Whatever you like, whatever theme, you can literally make this your own. So I found some water splashes. I found some shades, surfboard, palm tree, a little starfish. So let's go ahead and see how this turns out. Now I'm going to select everything, and I'm going to do subtract. Let's see if I do the right one. I did it. Look at that. I love that. So now I have a nice little summer font customized with, you know, sun, starfish. I got a little surfboard in there, shades, got some trees, and I got some water splashing. That looks so nice. So let's go ahead and just change the color to make it more summery. And I'm gonna just go ahead and make it blue. But guess what else I can do? I can really even step this up, customize it even more. And let's see if I can, because now it's not a font, but I can add a border to it, give it some highlights, put it on a nice little angle, can create like an offset. Don't really like the, I think that makes it pop even more. That makes it pop. So if I added a border, I can add a border and then I can change the color of the border. Yes, yes, I am loving this. Do you see how you can make your own custom graphics and sell them or use them for your own? Listen, we're taking this up to a whole nother level. Thank you so much, Kittl, because I'm in love. I'm in love. And I just did that in literally a few minutes. Just literally a few minutes. So that was literally just a brief overview of some of Kittl's new features, and I'm telling you, I'm here for it all. So I hope you've enjoyed this little quick tutorial. I'll be bringing you some more in the future, but definitely check it out. So the vector editing suite is finally here, and I'm here for it. You can literally use Kittl's precise tools. You can reshape your graphics. You can manipulate your text, your fonts, and so much more to vectorize your own unique design. Kittl even has this thing called Kittl Teams where you can collaborate with your teammates, people on your design team, and you can show each other work and you can edit in real time together if you don't live in the same place or if you're not in the same office. So that's a real cool and unique feature as well that I haven't even shown you yet, but Kittl does offer that as well. And just so you know, you can create vector images from scratch. You don't have to always use text or words or shapes. You can literally create and form your own designs from scratch using the shape tools, using the pen tool, and you can draw and stitch and manipulate it and create something cool and new. And one of the latest features that they have is the new template layout. So if you are looking for template layouts and you're looking to create brand aesthetics and you're looking to create, you know, a whole entire curated collection, this is where you need to be doing it at in Kittl. So definitely come in here, take a look at all of Kittl's new features and see if it's a right fit for you. And again, you can save 25% off down below in the description box using my custom link. If you're ready to take your design skills to the next level, you should be designing with Kittl. I hope you all have fun designing your new images inside of Kittl. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Always move in grace. See you later. Love you. Bye.